Hey everyone, I have an error to correct and an apology to make. It's embarrassing, but not as much as letting it stand would be, for where I can't be capable, I do always wish to be credible. So, apology to Silas Speaks here. In my last video, I claimed he got the timing wrong between the two dates of the 2017 solar eclipse and the one coming up on April the 8th. He claimed it is the meme number of 666, 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, and 6 days between these two events. I said he got this wrong because I did a date calculation. It doesn't help that I used the wrong date in my video, which I did correct, but I still thought he got the dates wrong. Now, shout out to His Majesty's Council Gritter 9380, 1 hour ago, who told me I'm wrong. It is 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, and 5 or 6 days, depending on whether you include the last day or not. So I had to go and look at this, make sure I'd put in the right dates, and then stare at this for 5 minutes to realise that if you do some funky reordering of this, you actually can get it to be 6 years, take a month off of the 7, leaving 6 months, put it over here with the days, leading to 7, 14, 21, 28 days, plus 18 days. Now let's turn that amount of days into weeks. That gives us 6 weeks with 5 or 6 days left over, depending on whether you include the dates or not. 6 years, 6 months, 6 weeks, and then 6 days left over. It blew me away. It turns out it could be on the money. Now it's some funky rearranging, and you don't get 666, you get 6666, I suppose. But in all fairness, that's all that Silas Speaks had ever claimed. So, he wasn't speaking wrong. He's got this right. So, apologies to him. So, I want to say, if you like somebody who speaks about esoteric topics in a Scottish accent that's very soothing and puts out these podcasts all about these fascinating topics and things to do with mythology and history, and then go and subscribe to Silas Speaks. Okay, that's the least I can do.
Sixes. Obviously, that relates to itself, the sort of eschatology found in the Book of Revelation, and also to the world of carbon and the material world.
So I'm going to put the link to this guy in the description and say I was wrong. I stand by the fact I don't think anything is going to happen. It's just a curious coincidence. This time it happens to be right. It's a curious coincidence, but nothing ever happens. And I guess we'll find out on April the 9th who was right or not. Alright, that's it. Thanks everyone, I appreciate you.
This administration intends to be candid about its errors. For as a wise man once said, an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it.